Hello and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shiva Shrivastava, and I work with IMSquares as the content head. And today I'm going to be the host of this orientation session. So before we can start with the session, I would want every one of you, if you can acknowledge in the chat box that you all are able to hear my voice and see my screen. Everybody, please reply me in the chat box that my voice is clearly audible to everyone. Great. Thank you so much, everybody, for acknowledging. So let's quickly start with this orientation session. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bhaskar, Anushya. Thank you so much. So let's quickly start with this orientation session. And let me create the agenda of this orientation session, that what all things we are going to discuss in this session today for all of you guys. Okay. So first and foremost thing that I will be discussing within this session today with all of you guys is, that is introduction to content writing industry. So nowadays, each one of us, we are looking that there is a huge buzz around content writing as a domain, as a subject. So what is content writing and what all things are there that we should be focusing more on to content writing? I will be giving you a detailed information about this particular topic. Later to it, second part that I will be discussing with you all, that is, what is the demand for content writing? So nowadays, each one of us, we know that everywhere, if you will pay attention to the digital platforms, you will find out every company is now talking about content writing, content editing. So what kind of demand is there into the industry for a content writer? We will be having a detailed discussion on that part too. And once this part is done, the main part that I am sure each one of you are also targeting, that is, if we are going ahead with the content writing domain as a subject, what is the job size? What all are opportunities are there within this particular domain? So I will be giving you a detailed information on two sources of income. And these main two sources of income will be like, that is one part, that there are a lot of people, those who are looking for a job, for the job in this domain. And there are a lot of people, those who are looking for the freelance opportunities. So within this session, I will be having a detailed discussion about what is required for a job and what is required for the freelance opportunities. And once this discussion part is done, we will be talking about that how IIM Skills as an institute can offer you a job part, how IIM Skills can provide you freelance support. So as an institute over the last 9 years, what we have delivered, we will be having a detailed discussion about that part as well. And I will also make sure that you people are going to meet more than 20,000 people today, those who have done a course with IIM Skills in the past, and what these guys are doing in today's time, and where exactly these people are working. You will be able to meet with all of these guys. Okay. And at the end of the session, I will be doing an open Q&A round with you. But anyways, during the session, I will be doing a question and answer section with each one of you. But at the end of the overall session, I will be giving you access where you can unmute yourself, and I would say you will be able to, ask your questions directly to me. So this is all something you will be able to get to know within this particular orientation session. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly move to the section that is the orientation session of this content as a domain. So I always start my session with a question to everybody, those who attend the session with me, that is, what is content writing? So I wanted to understand from each one of you that what is content writing, if you all can acknowledge. Just give me only 1 minute, guys. I guess some voice issue is there. Let me work on that part. Please be connected. Stay connected with me. So I hope everyone now my voice is clear. I hope it is better than the earlier one. If you can acknowledge, I am good to go with it. Everybody? No, I have not written. Okay, great, great. Thank you so much, Bhaskar, for acknowledging. Okay. Let me finally move to the section now. Okay. So I was talking about the question that I wanted to understand from each one of you, that is, what do you think? What is content writing? If you all can acknowledge, you can all answer me in the chat box, please. So first answer I have got from Gargi, creating our own content from the outside source. Okay, somewhat it is relevant. I want everybody, if you all can actually participate in this particular session, answering the questions that I'm asking from all of you guys. What is content writing as per you? I got my another answer from Anushriya. As per me, content writing is something where you are talking any topic from the society and highlighting it as per our own thoughts and okay. Makes sense. Again, Anushriya, to a large extent, one of the relevant answers, but I'm expecting few more so that I can actually get more clarity. I will anyways answer to this question so that we all should be aligned onto the same page. So if each one of you can actually acknowledge what is content writing. Uday have replied to me, it's about writing about some topic. Okay, that makes sense. Anyone else is writing or else I will answer to this question. And I'll make sure, guys, I will try to make this session as easy as possible for you so that anything that I wanted to explain or share with each one of you, you all should be able to relate to it. I will be making this session very easy for the understanding point of view for all of you guys. Okay, not an issue. So now everybody, now you can stop writing. Let me answer to this question, that is, what is content writing? Okay. So I will be, telling you this particular section with an example so that you all able to relate to it. So now anything that you see on your screen, that is on your mobile phone, maybe your desktop, maybe your laptop, anything that you see on your screen that is in the form of text, that is the result of content writing. Let me give you a fair idea that what I am trying to explain you about. So nowadays we consume a lot of internet. We are looking at so many things at a time. Okay. So let's pay attention what exactly we are looking at. So I would say we are looking at only four things. Now, what all these four things are? Number one, whenever we are consuming internet, we look at what? Text. It may be in English language, it may be in Hindi language, or it may be in any other vernacular language. But what we are looking at, we are always looking at text. That is number one part. Second part, I'm sure that each one of you are aligned with this, that we people are looking at so many videos. It may be on YouTube, it may be on Instagram, it may be on a channel. But we people are consuming content in the form of videos as well. So this is the second form of thing that we are consuming. Third part, that you may find out that we are also looking at images and maybe we are looking at voice messages. Okay. So this is all something what we are looking at when we are actually consuming internet in our daily life. Okay. Now, when I say that I am looking at only these four things, so these four things are called content. Okay. The mixture of these four things, the combination of these four things, if I may relate to you, is called what? Content. Okay. So I simply means to say that content has total four forms. Okay. Content has total four forms, that is text, videos, images, and voice messages. The combination of these four things is called what? Let me close this window for you and let me come to this window for you so that I will be able to share the things with examples. So the combination of these four things, that is here, text plus videos plus images plus voice messages. It is called what? Content. So what we are consuming always, we are always consuming content. Okay. Now, out of these four things, what I have just mentioned on your screen, the higher thing or I would say the dominant part, if I may tell you that what is the dominant part out of all of these four things, whether text has the dominancy, whether videos has the dominancy, images has the dominancy. So what do you find more on your screen? If you all can answer, what do you think? Do you see video at the higher side or text at the higher side? You all can reply to me quickly, guys, so that I can actually trying to make you understand what I'm trying to make you understand. What do you think? Okay, so Yashwant says text, Gargi says text. Makes sense. Great, great. So now out of these four things, text has the dominancy in the market. Very simple. Okay. Because when we see text, text is all over the places. Even if you will look at the videos at a particular time period, if you will look at your videos, even to create those videos, we need what? We need video script. And when we need video script, it means we are talking about, again, content portion, text portion. Even when you are looking at the images, you find out a huge portion over the image where it is mentioned in the form of text, right? Some messages are there, some quotations are there. So text is the king in all of these four types of things that I have just explained to you. Now, simple thing to understand is that when text has the dominancy, who have written the text? Whether it's a website text, whether it is a video script, whether it is a image message, who is the person who writes this particular text? What do you think? Who have written this text? So the simple answer to this particular section is a content writer always does all of these activities. When it comes to write something, who is writing that particular portion? So the answer is a content writer. Okay. So anything, whenever we are exploring on internet, anything what we are able to see in the form of text, images, videos, that is the creation of a content writer mostly. Why? Because text has the dominancy in the market, right? So this is what content writing is in simple words. Though content writing has different types of writing, I'll talk about it later, but this is what content writing is. So I hope what is content writing in simple words, a clear picture you have around it. If you all can acknowledge in the chat box, please, everybody, what is content writing? A basic understanding towards this. I hope you have the clarity. Anushriya, Bhaskar, Gargi, Gurpreet. Great, great, great. Thank you so much for acknowledging, guys. So what I am actually doing in this session for you guys is that I'm starting from the basic. And step by step, I will be going to the advanced level. So now once we have the clarity upon what is content writing, let me move to the next section. I have another question to each one of you that over the last 1 year or maybe over the last 2 years, we people are looking at the domain that there is a huge, I would say, buzz around content writing as a topic, as a subject. Okay. Before pandemic, if I may compare this particular situation, before pandemic, this situation was not there. Okay. So before pandemic, I'm just coming across with the evaluation of content writing, that how exactly content writing emerged. Okay. So let me give you a fair example so that you all will be able to relate with it. So I am talking about the time period that is before pandemic or during pandemic. Okay. So when I say during pandemic, 20th of May, 2020, that is 2020, this was the first time when lockdown got announced in India. And when lockdown got announced in India, we were actually in a situation where for us, the whole market, it was closed. Why? Because we all were engaged into the traditional marketing methods, offline marketing methods. And when the lockdown got appeared in India, the whole market got closed. As a result of that, the businesses in which we were engaged previously, all of these businesses got closed. And when the businesses got closed, for us, our whole income got zero. And this was the time period when we were actually thinking that if this pandemic situation is going for a long time period, how will we survive in our rest of the life? Because we were not so friendly with the digital platforms. And at that point of time, we were not even having any kind of, I would say, alternatives. Why? Because we were not so friendly with the digital platform. But during this time period itself, we realized that there is a set of audience, there is a set of businesses, those were able to survive in the market easily. I'm just giving you an example of company like Amazon. So I'm sure you all are aware that when pandemic situations were going on, we were using Amazon to do online shopping. We were even using some of the food related applications, let's say Zomato and all, so that we can actually get something at our home. Okay. So we realized because these companies were using internet as a medium, to run their business. So due to the pandemic, their businesses didn't get influenced. Even IIM skills, we were into the online trainings only. For us, even pandemic situation could not create that panic. Why? Because our whole market is on digital platforms. We were able to survive easily. And this was the time when we realized that finally we have to move towards the digital domain. Why? Because if we will be moving to digital domain, and that is what started happening in India after pandemic, the whole market got opened for us. And when the whole market is open for us, after that, what we are finding, the businesses are also open for us, right? And as a result of that, the income, which was zero at a particular time period in the pandemic situation, then we realized that even if the pandemic situation is actually going to hit us again, we are always open to do business. Why? Because now we are digitally well equipped. So this is the time when Indian content I'm talking about started shifting from traditional world to digital world. That is offline domain to digital domain. But there were certain challenges when we started moving towards digital domain. Let's say some of your relatives, maybe some of your neighbors, those who were doing offline businesses, they had their shop. What they did, they started reaching out to Amazon and they started listing down their product at Amazon to sell their products. Okay. But few people were there in the market, those mentioned that, okay, rather than listing down our product at Amazon, let us go, to a broader term. Let me create our own website. Let my business get online. Let me have my own individual identity. So people started reaching out to the companies or to the web developers. And they mentioned that, okay, finally, I wanted to have my own presence on digital platform. You make my website. I wanted to be live with my business. So at that point of time, what happened? The person who is a web developer, that person clearly mentioned that if you wanted to go online, I am ready to make your website. But over to that website, what all things you wanted to publish, you have to give me that content. So this is the time when we realized that only having a website is not the solution. I need to have someone who can actually help me to pitch my services as per the industry standard. And this is the time duration when the demand for content writers right after pandemic, that is, I'm talking about after 2022, all of a sudden there was a huge demand into the market for a content writer. Every company started hiring good content writers, and this is how content writing came into the picture. Today we are sitting in 2024. Without internet, we cannot assume even our world. Without internet, we cannot survive. That is what the situation is. But who is leading this overall digital domain? So this is something where a content writer is actually playing a very important role. I'll give you a very basic example. Okay. Nowadays, we are looking at so many videos. We are finding so many reels on our platforms. Do you think that you are watching every video that is there on social media? Or you are watching every reel that is there on social media? You do not do that. You always follow that video, that content that you find that, okay, it is there as per my interest and I am liking the content of it. And if you are liking the content, you usually share that particular content with your family mates, with your colleagues, with your friends. So now the quality of that content is actually is something that is making you a subscriber. If the quality of that content is not good, you will never follow that channel. So what is happening in the market, every creator, whether it's a video creator or let's say content creator in the form of text, they always focus onto the quality part. That if I'm making a video, this video should be having that sort of quality so that people should engage with my video. And once you started engaging with my video, you are likely to become a subscriber of mine. If I wanted to pitch you something, I know that, okay, you will be listening to that. Why? Because I am able to win that trust of yours. And that is what digital industry is all about. Companies are reaching out to you with the help of their content. It may be a video content, it may be a text content, but the purpose of each company is that they always wanted to have an engagement with you so that they can pitch their services. And that is how a content writer is always in demand into the domain. And this is the importance of content writing, that if we are looking ourselves in the digital space, digital era, content writing is something that will always be the king. And we have to be into a zone where we should be following the industry norms to stay alive into the digital space. So this is how content writing came into the picture, and that is the most important part of content as a domain. So when we have the clarity about content writing and the importance of it, once again, I have a question to everybody of you, each one of you, those who are attending this session with me. Why do you think a company hires a content writer? What all objectives are there of a company from you that, okay, they will fulfill from your content? So this is one way of asking this question, that why do you think a company will hire a content writer? Second way of asking the same question, what is the job of a content writer? How many of you are aware about it? Let's quickly validate. So each one of you, around 15 people are there in this session with me. I want everybody, Adya, Anusuya, Bhaskar, Gargi, Gurpreet, Laiba, Navami, Nisha, Pooja, Tanya, Uday, Yashwant, Yoga. Why do you think a company will hire a content writer? Or maybe what is the job of a content writer, if you can answer in the chat box, please. Please, you can answer. Everybody. And once again, it's not like I am looking to get the right answer only. It is just I wanted to see that, okay, what kind of understanding you have towards this particular domain, because it is important to understand that, okay, if we are going for the content writing section, what sort of knowledge we have about it. Okay, so first answer is from Nisha for promotion of their company or product. Very nice. That makes sense. Gargi says to market their product with a good pitching skills. Very nice. Anushya says for the advertisement of their product. Okay. Gurpreet says this is challenging as AI has introduced. I will make sure, Gurpreet, at the end of the session, I will prove you wrong on this part. Okay. Partially you are right, but this is something where a lot of people have a myth around it. I'll make sure at the end of the session, the influence of I will discuss in detail with all of you. Okay, so other than Gurpreet, Pooja says content writers provide information about company and its product. Okay. Uday says as per the company need and requirement. Okay. Gargi says to market their product with a good pitching skills and combine the product customer uses and their skills. Bhaskar says to create content for customers, potential customers, okay, employees, partners. Yashwant says writing content about their company. Uday says as per the company need, requirement. Yoga says to write content for the company and about their product. Pooja says it shows relevance to the company, to the society. Okay. Nisha says also for the feedback of the customers. Very nice. So I want everybody now, you can stop writing. Moreover, each one of you have a fair understanding upon why a company hires a content writer. But I will be touching to that area where commercially a company is actually looking to hire you. Okay. In their benefits, I'm talking about. And that is how the whole game starts. Okay. And I will be very straight and bang on target. Okay. Let me move to my slide section. So this is the slide what I was sharing with you. The next portion that I am discussing with you, that why a company hires a content writer. So pay attention to your screen, everybody. These are the three skill sets what a company will always have as an expectations from you if they are hiring you as a content writer. Okay. Other than these three areas, there is no fourth area what the company will be expecting from you. Only these three areas. And let me explain these three areas to you. I had mentioned first part, that is sale. Second part, lead generation. And final part was branding or brand building. One more thing I want everybody, do not misunderstood by the term called sales. If you are a content writer, you do not have to do any kind of sales. Okay. So this is just something where one of the purpose of the company will be fulfilled by your content. And I will give you an example of that. Okay. So I am just taking an example of one of the really famous platform. We all are aware about it. Let's say I am opening a platform, that is Amazon. Amazon is something, one of the platform which is globally known platform, and each one of us, we are so friendly with this particular company. Okay. Now pay attention here. Let's say we wanted to buy something from Amazon. I am taking an example of, let's say, uh, what I should buy today. Let's say I'm talking about, hmm, let's say, let me write it, wall. Let's say I wanted to paint my house, wall paint for living room. Let's paint together. So now Amazon is one of the platform from where we can buy the different, I would say, products. Today I'm looking for wall painting. I just mentioned, let me make it wall paint only. Let's say this wall paint for bedroom. When I am searching for wall paint in bedroom, we are getting so many results in front of us, right? We have Deluxe, we have Berger, we have SD. Okay, we will scroll down. Again, we have these companies are listed here. So before buying any product, what we do, we always open the particular product details. At the left-hand side of your screen, you can see this is a product image. So who have created this particular product image? This is the job of a graphic designer. This is not your job. The left-hand side screen, the image section, this has been created by a graphic designer. Okay. Your job will start from where? At the right-hand side of your screen, you can see the text portion here. When we are looking at this overall text, this is the job of a content writer who have written the particular, content, the overall details, the branding and everything. Okay. So this is something which is a job of a content writer. Okay. Now the simple part is, before buying to any product, we always look at overall this product details. First of all, we review everything. And after reviewing everything, if we find this particular product as per our expectation, we will buy that particular product. But in the other case, if the product description are not given in the right platform, okay, then in that case, this particular section, that is, let's say here it is showing you Deluxe Simply Refresh Spray. If rather than written here Deluxe Spray, if incorrect information is given, or let's say if the product description here that is mentioned is not given properly, do you think you will buy this service? Quickly, yes or no in the chat box. If you are going to Amazon, you are looking to buy some sort of product or service, and you are not finding the product description written in the right format, you are not getting proper information, you will never buy that product, right? And even in this particular case, there is no one from Amazon who will call you and try to counsel you that, hey, you are looking for this particular, paint that is of Deluxe. This is a very good paint. You should buy this paint. Nobody is from Amazon will call you.
It is the text part only that you will be looking at, you will be making your decision, and if you will like it, you will buy it. Amazon is a platform where there is no human interaction in the sale and purchase. Okay, there is no human interaction, but interaction point is only one, that is your text, your content that you have mentioned. So this is the area where Amazon always tries to hire a person. Let's say there is a hiring in Amazon and they wanted to hire a writer. Amazon will always focus a person who can write best product descriptions. This is the best part. This. So that after looking at the product description, a person should click on buy now button. So this is the expectation that Amazon will have from a writer, that I will hire only that guy who is good into writing the product descriptions. So here at Amazon, your content is the main responsible, I would say, factor to get the sale of this particular product. And that is the reason I have mentioned here that your content is actually dealing or leading for the sale for a company. So companies like Amazon is just an example. There are so many companies where there is no human interaction. Only your content that you have mentioned over the website is going to interact with the person. If your content has that quality, the company will get that particular service sold to a person. This is how sale works. So being a content writer, you have to make sure your content should have that much of power to drive that sale for a company. This is one example why a company hires a content writer. Let me quickly move to the next section, that is lead generation. And before explaining about lead generation, I wanted to check with you all that how many of you are aware about what is a lead. If you all know or aware about what is a lead, do you know what is lead? You can let me know in the chat box, please. Perfect. Bhaskar, you have given the absolute answer. Anyone else? Those who have a different answer other than Bhaskar? Everybody? Bhaskar says potential customer. Moreover, everyone is aligned towards this answer. You can simply type yes in the chat box. Great. Thank you so much, Gargi, Pooja, Gurpreet. Thank you. Great, great. So lead simply means that a person who is a potential buyer of your service and you have the details of that person with you. Now, this is something which is important. You have the details of that person. Details means the name of that person, the email address, the contact details. I mean, anything you have by which you can connect with the person over a call, over an email, right? So you need to have the details. Once you have the details, that person is a lead for you. At this point of time, I have 15 people, those who are attending this session with me. And I have the name of yours, your email address, and most of your contact details with me. So for me, you all are potential buyers. If you will like my demo session, you will buy my course. Very simple. Okay. So for me, you all are leads. This is a marketing term basically. So now how exactly company hires a customer, hires a content writer for the lead generation. I'll take an example of IIM Skills. So guys, this was the website of IIM Skills where you landed when you were looking for content writing course. So what you did, you read all of this content first of all. After paying attention to all of this content, you found that, okay, this company is offering something meaningful, which is actually meaningful for you, that can fulfill your purpose. But when after going through with so much of details, you found that, okay, you wanted to have more details about it. And when you were actually getting this term that you wanted to get more details, then you clicked on this portion, maybe request for a callback. And here we are asking you to provide your details, your name, your contact number, and your email address. Now, the simple part is, if the content that we have mentioned over the website, this is all what we have mentioned about the course. If this content detail is not meaningful for you, is not drawing your attention, or is not attractive for you, then do you think you will go here and you will click on to this portion that is join a free demo session and you will provide your details to us? If my content is not making any sense to you, will you provide your contact details to me? Everybody. If you are not finding my content meaningful for you, will you provide your contact details? You will never do that. That is right. But after reading this content, you found that, okay, this content is meaningful. IIM skills is making sense for me. Thank you so much, everybody. I mean, today I have a great audience. I'm getting a good response. I mean, it's a two-way interaction when we are attending a session. So this always creates that particular, engagement. So this is the most important part of this session today. Okay, so when you like this content, that is the reason you provided your details to us. And when you provided your details to us, we got an opportunity to ask our sales team that, okay, counselors team, these are the customers, those who are looking to get more details and interested in our course, you reach out to them, pitch your course and try to get the sales. Very simple, right? So this is how we always hire a content writer who can write best content, which is offering our course, so that after reading this particular content, you should provide your contact details. And when you will provide your contact details, you will become a lead for us and we will have an opportunity to sell you our course, counsel you for our course. Okay. So we are a kind of business where there is a human interaction is required. A person from counseling team should counsel you. We are not like Amazon where I'm just asking you simply come to my website and pay for the course. No, we are actually one of the kind of company. We are into a business where human interaction is required. And for human interaction, I need leads. And my content team has to write content in a way so that we can get leads. So this is how your content is actually responsible for the lead generation part. And I have given you an example of IIM Skills company. There are so many other companies. I'm sure you are able to relate. You go to any website, they will ask you to provide your details. Why? Because they wanted to make you as lead first, then the human interaction will start. So content is the key to drive that particular lead for a company. This is the second job that a content writer has to make sure that, okay, you are good at it. Okay. And final part, that is branding. And once again, I'll just take an example that, okay, branding is something which is very important into the digital space. I'll give you an example. IIM Skills is a website where we are getting so many customers in a day. Let's say I'm giving you an example just to take a round of number, 100 customers, or let's say 100 students per day we are getting. Okay. So over to IIM Skills website, let's say I'm getting 100 students per day. Do you think 100 out of 100 will buy my service then and there? Everybody. If you are lending to IIM Skills website, will you buy then and there? Absolutely not. You will never buy my service then and there. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for acknowledging. Why you will not buy everything then and there? The reason behind that is there are so many factors which are influencing to this part. Let me give you a fair number. Out of 100, maybe 5 will buy. Okay. This is a number that usually a company, achieve out of 100 people if the traffic is organic. Okay. So Gargi has raised the hand. Let me help you. Gargi, are you talking about the branding part? Okay. So I am saying if I am getting 100 students per day on my website, that is iimskills.com here, do you think 100 out of 100 will buy my services, my course? That was the question. So everybody is saying no, and they are right. Absolutely. Out of 100, I am just taking a number that is 5 will buy. This is something which is I would say, genuine number. 5% conversion on organic leads in one time we can easily get. But out of these 5, if I will remove these 5, still how many people are left here? 95 people. They have not bought my service yet. They have not purchased my course yet, right? So what do you think? Are they not interested? They are also interested, but they are not buying my services at that point of time The reason could be anything. Let's say, for an example, a person who is looking for the course details, that person is not having sufficient fund at that point of time. Because of that, the person is not buying my service at that point of time. This could be a reason. Second reason could be that the person who is searching for the course is not the dominant or is not the decision maker. Maybe another people. That's right, Gurpreet. Many variable factors will be there. So factors could be anything. The person is interested, but at that point of time is not buying my service. That is the only part what I'm trying to say. So if I will leave these 95 people without any future or further engagement, there may be a possibility that I'm losing an opportunity to sell my course to these 95 people. They will be buying the course in next 1 day or maybe next 1 week, maybe next 1 month, 2 months. What I as a company has to make sure that I always have to get engaged with these particular students, 95 students. And how will I do that? That will be done through my content. So my content will be, it can be an email that I, regularly send to you regarding the upgradations, regarding the updates. It could be like I'm just sharing some awareness related blogs with you on different platforms. It could be a video that I'm sharing with you. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen the video on your social media wall where the founder of IIM Skills is actually inviting you all to attend a free demo session. How many of you have seen that video? And if you have not seen that video as of now on your social media wall, maybe possibility very soon you will get that video. So what I am trying to say, companies will always try to reach out to you using emails, using video content, using video, I would say text content, but they will always try to connect with you, engage with you through different types of content. Okay. So that is the portion where if your content is actually having that sort of quality, then a user will always engage with your content. User will always keep in mind your company's name in the mind, how content help in the branding. So whenever we are shooting a video or let's say designing a video, to create that video, we need video script writers. Who will write that video script? A content writer. Content writer's job is coming into the picture, right? We always send you emails. The emails should be meaningful and should get delivered into your inbox. Who will write those email format in the right way? A content writer is coming into the picture. You will see a lot of advertisement on your social media wall related to content writing course where IIM Skills is there in front of you. Who is writing the text or content into that advertisement? A content writer. So this is all something which is being done through content writer. I hope Uday, Gurpreet, this is something which is answering to your question. The email comes in the marketing. Yes, right. Email always come into the marketing side of it. But email, when we are drafting, email writing part is something that is a part of content writing. And anyways, content writing and digital marketing are in will be SEO that I'm going to talk about after this. That is also a part of marketing. So content writing and content marketing, these two things goes parallelly, right? I will, connect this particular section. I mean, relate to these two things, right? So branding is also done through what? Content. Though you are actually using digital marketing strategies, but content writing skills are something which are required for that. So again, content writing is coming into the picture. Even in today's time, you look at the digital marketing jobs, companies are preferring to hire a person who have a good content writing knowledge first, then the marketing strategies. That's the kind of marketing is going in today's time. Okay. So these are the three areas what a company will fulfill from your content. So till this extent, how many of you have the clarity? You all can acknowledge me in the chat box, please, everybody, that whether this portion is clear to you or not. Anushya. Okay, Gargi, let me do one thing. Let me give you the unmute access. Give me a moment. Okay, Gargi, you can ask your question. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question in the live class, please. You can unmute at the bottom left, please.
Hello, can you hear
Yes,
me?
Gargi, I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, actually, on the branding part, I'm not exactly able to understand that
Hmm.
how a content writer will be able to help the company in terms
Okay.
of branding.
Okay.
Because I need one kind of a layman example so that I can connect with it.
Let me help you with this. You can mute yourself. Let me give you a
Sure.
layman's, I would say, answer in very simple words. Okay. So nowadays, Lok Sabha elections are going on. I hope everybody is actually having a clarity, right? Where a lot of parties are actually going for the elections and they are intending to win that particular election, right? Now, when the Lok Sabha elections are there, you find out all of a sudden on your social media wall, there are a lot of, I would say content around the person who is fighting for the election is running around. A lot of positive things that, okay, this is the person, these are the achievements, what the person have done, like this. A lot of content. How many of you are looking at these, I would say, messages or, I would say, post on your social media wall about a particular person? Anybody? Have you ever seen any kind of post where a person who is fighting for the election, you are getting a lot of posts about that person, about their achievement, about their good work, what they have done on your social media, right? Great. All of you have seen that, right? So now, when these political parties are posting this particular, I would say, content on social media, their objective is not to do sale from your content. Okay. Their objective is not to get lead from your content, but their objective is, with the help of your content, they wanted to spread a kind of positive environment for the person who is fighting for the election. They are creating that environment, and they know social media is the best platform where if they are using content in the best way, they can actually win this particular election or get the highest number of votes. Okay. So this is one of the example where political parties are also hiring content writers to write good content about their, I would say, the members, those who are going for the election. And they hire these content writers, they ask them to write good content, and when good content is written, whose content should be ranking more, whose content should be preferred more, this is all something which a content writer's job. You have to follow the industry standard. Okay. I hope this part is clear now. Finally, who had asked this question? Gurpreet, is it clear to you? Great, great. Thank you so much for acknowledging. So these are the examples. Similar to this, companies are also hiring a person where they can shoot their emails, they can shoot their advertisement, good content, positive environment around the company, so that a person could be having a name of the company in their mind that, okay, this is the company I'm looking at everywhere. Their posts are always ranking on number one. Whatever I'm searching for this topic, this particular area, this company is always ranking on top. So this is how the branding part is done through content. So all of these three areas, is it clear to everybody? You all can acknowledge. I am going to the technical side of it now. Everybody, please. Great. Thank you so much for acknowledging. Thank you. Thank you so much for acknowledging, guys. I have my next question to you, and this is something which is the most important question of the overall session that I have conducted today for you guys. How many of you have heard about search engine optimization, SEO? Let me write it down here. How many of you are aware about search engine optimization? How many of you are aware about search engine marketing? Okay, so Gurpreet says, yes, I did. Bhaskar says, yes, 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 yes. Okay, moreover, everybody have got to heard about this particular. Okay, Bhaskar says, no, I have not heard about SEM. Okay, no issues, Bhaskar. I'll just show you the example and you will find out that, okay, there is a huge difference between these two things, and these things works actually very well in the market. A kind of section of words that make content top of your search engine. That's right, Gurpreet. Okay, Bhaskar says hearing for the first time. No issues, Bhaskar. I'll just give you the example. Now, see, there are two segments of content writing, and I'll just explain both of these two segments one by one to everybody. Please pay attention. No issues, no issues with that. I'll just make it clear for you, and rest we will be, teaching you in the training as well if we are going ahead. So there are two terms: search engine optimization and search engine marketing. Now, pay attention. This is something which is very important. When you are right, when I'm saying that to become a good content writer, you have to write best content, engaging content, meaningful content, attractive content. This is all something which is just 50% of the total job of a content writer. If you are writing very good, meaningful, attractive, this is just 50% job that you are doing. Now, what is remaining 50%? Very important, please pay attention. And this is the area where you can also validate that which company is best, which company is not, into any field, not only into content writing. I'll just show you real time, okay? So now I will take you to the Amazon. So this was the product, what we were searching for. I hope you all are remembering this part. We had searched for wall paints for bedroom. When we are searching for wall paints for bedroom, we are getting so many results. I'll just show you some results. Here you can see Deluxe is there, Berger is there, SD is there, right? If you will scroll down, you will find out few more companies like this, okay? One thing that you have to pay attention, that the initial results that you have got on your screen, can you see this portion? Sponsored. In the topmost result, can you see that? Sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. Everybody, can you acknowledge me in the chat box, please? Can you see these sponsored tags? Perfect, perfect. Now, a lot of us, we are not clear about why this is sponsored. See, first of all, whenever we are searching anything on search engine, my voice is not clear. Give me a moment, please. Is it audible? Is it clear now? Shweta, is it clear? Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. So now when we are looking at these sponsored tags, sponsored means paid advertisements. Okay, thank you so much. Sponsored means paid advertisement. It means paid ranking. Now understand why people runs these paid advertisements. There are two types of ranking that you will get. First of all, let's understand what is the benefit of rank. Let's say when we are searching anything on any search engine, it may be Amazon as a search engine, it may be Google, it may be Yahoo. So when we are getting some results in front of our screen, whichever result we will get on top, on the topmost rank, this is a human tendency. We will always click onto the result that is there on top. Am I right, everybody? If any result is there on top, being a user, we will always click on that topmost result. That is very common, right? So what does that mean? Whichever company will have topmost ranking will have higher number of visitors on that particular website, right? And if a company has higher number of visitors, the company will have high chances of getting sales from that particular ranking, okay? Or highest number of business a company will be generating. But everybody cannot come on top. Only 2-3 companies come on top, but after that you will see the drop down in the ranking system. So now everybody wanted to come on top. So Google always give you two type of ranking. Number one, paid ranking. Number two, organic ranking. So the job of a content writer is when you are getting top rank without paid advertisement. Without any paid advertisement, if you are getting topmost ranking, that is the job of a content writer. And that is what companies are expecting from you. That if you are a content writer, you have to make sure that if any user is searching a product like this, let's say wall paint for bedroom, if anybody is searching for this, then paint company says that my company website should always come on top. So I'm not talking about these sponsored wala company. I am talking about the companies which is not having any sponsored tag from here. So organic results are coming from here. Okay. From here, this is deluxe. This is number one result what you have searched for. Pay attention. There is no sponsored tag here. This is number one result. This is number two. This is number three. Likewise. Okay. But there are a lot of companies, those are looking to get topmost ranking. They are unable to beat their competition organically. Okay. It means they are not able to get organic first rank, but still they wanted to get high number of traffic. So they say, let's say this particular company, they are reaching to Amazon. Deluxe is reaching to Amazon and they are saying, you show my company product on first rank, I will pay you for this particular section, right? Amazon also mentioned that, okay, fine, I'll take your particular product on top, but I will show sponsored before that, so that there should be a difference between paid result and non-paid result. This difference should always be there to maintain the authenticity, right? So if I will click here on this portion, which is the sponsored portion, immediately a specific amount from Deluxe will be sent to Amazon. Why? Because as per Amazon, they have sent one visitor on their website through this advertisement. This is called PPC, pay per click, which comes under digital marketing. I'll not talk about it this particular portion much, but this is the paid result. So being a content writer, a company will always hire a person who can get topmost ranking without paid advertisement. That is through search engine optimization. And the other results which are coming through paid results, the sponsored section, that is called SEM, search engine marketing. I hope this is clear now. Someone had mentioned they have never heard about it. Uday, is it clear to you? Pooja, is it clear to you? Bhaskar, is it clear to you? SEM, SEO, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, is it clear? Everybody, great, great. Uday, once again, please tell sir. Whichever result is coming without any paid advertisement, without any paid advertisement means without sponsored tag, that is the result of search engine optimization, SEO. And whichever result is coming with a sponsored tag, with this tag, this is the result of SEM, search engine marketing. So if you wanted to be a good content writer, without this, you have to make your content live here in the topmost rank without paid advertisement. Okay. So you have to make sure that you are driving your result on top through search engine optimization. So I hope guys, SEO and SEM is clear to everybody. Quickly give me an acknowledgement, then I will show you best competition analysis, that whomsoever is claiming that they are the best, I'll just show you the real picture. Great, makes sense. Just allow me only 1 minute. Let me have a sip of water, please. Give me only just 1 minute, guys. Yes, I'm really sorry. Yes. So now, as I mentioned to you, through search engine optimization, answer, you will be able to validate which company is best. Now, there are so many companies. I'm sure you all are talking to different companies, those who are providing you these content writing courses. Everybody is claiming that they are best into content writing, but you do not have anything to check that, okay, what parameters I should be, following to validate which company is best and which company is not. Now, very simple part. Whichever company is claiming that they are best, it means they should be best into presenting a course details in front of you like this. IIM Skills has given all of these details to you and we were able to get your details. That is the result. It shows that, okay, our content was good. It means if we can write good for ourselves, we can teach you as well good part. That is one part only. Only 50% part I have just mentioned. Another portion, if there is a company which is claiming that I am the best content writing training provider, it means the company should be good in search engine optimization as well, because anyways, they have to teach you SEO, search engine optimization, being a content writer. So they should be good at search engine optimization as well. And if they are good at search engine optimization, it means they should be able to rank themselves organically in front of you. Am I right, everybody? You can write down in the chat box. If I am saying I am the best person to teach you SEO, it means I am doing the best SEO practices for myself as well. Am I right? Makes sense. Now I'll show you some results, some real-time results. Pay attention to your screen, guys. There is a website called SEM Rush. I'm sharing this website with you. Okay. This is the website which will tell you that which website is getting how much traffic organically on their website. This is world's best website. It will never ask you to pay. It is globally used. Okay. And here I'll show you that what exactly the positioning of IIM Skills as a company in front of you organically, and where exactly the competitors are ranking. I'm not going to take any competitor's name. I don't want to defame any particular, company, but I wanted to show you the reality. So what you need to do, simply go to SEM Rush, log in. See, I have logged in from my website here. Okay. Once you will log in, click on this particular homepage tab, SEM Rush. Let me come to the homepage now. I am at the homepage. Everything is live going in front of you. You can see there is a search bar. In the search bar, you simply search iimskills.com. This is my company website, okay? You can type any website if you want to validate their stats. Search iimskills.com and simply search. Now I am searching iimskills.com in front of your screen. Let's wait for the results. When you are searching IIM skills, you can see this is organic search traffic. Can you see that, everybody? Acknowledge me in the chat box, please. Can you read this organic search traffic? This is per month traffic. Close to 5 lakh people every month we are getting over to my website. 5 lakh people. This is a huge number. A website not even holding their total traffic, including their paid advertisement, even 5 lakh per month. IIM skills driving this much of traffic organically. And this is not it. Let me come down on the same page. Let me scroll down for you. I was talking about the competitive analysis. Okay. So here you can see competitive positioning map. I'm sure you all can see this. Now purple circle belongs to IIM skills traffic wise. Can you see this purple circle, guys? Can you please acknowledge me in the chat box? Purple circle belongs to IIM skills. I hope each one of you are able to see this. Thank you so much for acknowledging. You see where exactly IIM skills and where other competitors are. Any competitor you see. Any competitor. Largest circle. The second company which is coming after us, these are 3 times shorter or lesser than us as a traffic, if I may tell you. If they are unable to beat IIM skills into the SEO part, and there is a huge difference, guys. If they are unable to beat us as a organic traffic, then how can they claim they can teach you better SEO than IIM skills? A very straight and transparent question and answer. There is no manipulation, guys. Very simple. We know what all SEO algorithms are, and we will teach you in the best way. Result I have already shown to you. You can see the positioning of IIM skills. Okay. This is one way how you can validate a company. Okay. But I will talk about IIM skills and the course later, because I don't want to sell my course, to be very frank. I first of all wanted to give you detailed information about it. So let me talk the realistic part. This is the way how you can validate. Let me go back to the slide. Now my next question to you, and this is something I hope that each one of you were waiting, and I will be talking on to the real facts. How many of you are looking for the job? How many of you are looking for the freelance? And how many of you are looking to set up your own business? Quickly in the chat box, please, guys. How many of you are looking for the job, freelance, and setting up your own business? Okay, Pooja says freelance. Bhaskar says freelance. Gargi says job. Yoga says freelance. Gurpreet says yes. Gurpreet, what exactly you are looking? Someone has, Uday has raised the hand. Uday, do you want to speak something? Uday, I'll just take your question just after explaining this small portion, okay? Because question and answer round is about to start. Please keep your question for the time being with you. I'll make sure before answering your question, I'll not close the session for sure, okay? Okay, so this is looking job in, I would say, content writing. Why, Gurpreet, you mentioned yes. What you are looking for, if you can let me know, please. You have a question, please let me know, Gurpreet. Or if you can wait only for 5 minutes, I will come to all the questions part. Would that be okay if I will deal with it? Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So now, if anybody is looking for the job, and let me tell you the reality that, okay, what all things are required. Let me delete it from here. I'm talking about job, freelance. I'm talking about setting up business. Now, what is required if anybody is looking for a job? Pay attention, guys. Straight answer, clear answer. You should be a good writer. Good writer's definition I have already given to you. Whatever content you have written, it should be meaningful. It should be easy to understand. It should be giving clear information. It should be making sense. It should be attractive so that if a reader is landing to your content, the person should not leave your content in between. This is the definition of a good content writer, good writer. This is number one. Number two, you should be good at SEO, search engine optimization. I have just given you an example. What is SEO? You should be good at it. Number three, you need to have a strong portfolio. Strong portfolio means when you are getting interviewed by company, a company will always look at your resume and everything and certification. Resume and certifications are something which are only for the shortlisting purpose. That is it. Once your shortlisting part is done, your resume and certificate is no more valid. Now the company will straight away come on to the point. Why should I consider you a content writer? Show me some of your work samples. So they are asking about some real-time references of your work that you can show to a company where a company can see your and validate it and see the performance of your content. So real-time, or I would say digital work of yours. Okay. So is something where your work should be like. This is what I mean, right? So this is what you have to make sure that you have a strong portfolio. If you have a strong portfolio, if you have good writing skills, if you have good writing skill set. Am I not audible, Gargi? Is it not clear? Voice is breaking. Give me a moment. Let me check my internet, please. Okay. Is it audible clearly, guys? Please acknowledge so that I can proceed ahead. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Makes sense. I guess some internet bug is there. I'm really sorry for that. Okay. So strong portfolio means you need to have strong references, what you can show to an interviewer. So we will not be leaving any point where a company can reject us. Simple. So we have strong certifications, good. We have a strong portfolio, good. We have good writing skills, good SEO skills, and we have proven through our work that we have shown as a portfolio. You will get a job. Simple. This is what is required for the job part. I will also talk about how IAM skills is going to help you, but what is required, let me tell you that part first. Second part that I'm going to discuss with you, that if anybody is looking to become a freelancer, how will you become a freelance content writer? What is required? Let me tell you that part first. Then after that, I'll tell you what we are going to provide you. If you wanted to be a freelancer, number one part, you need to have your own identity as a content writing freelancer. It means you need to have your own website. Do not go on to the third-party platforms like freelancer.com, upwork.com. These are, something which are not going to be so fruitful for you. I'm not saying these are not result-driven, but better than that, you have your own identity individually. Set up your own website. That's number one. And after that, what will happen? Second skill set, you need to have good writing skills, good SEO skills, and good portfolio. And later to it, good sales skills as well, because you are going to be the king of your world. Whenever a person is landing to your platform and looking your services, after that, the person will love to talk to you. So you have to convince that person that I'm the right choice for you to do this freelance work, right? You should be a good salesperson as well. This is what is required into freelance. If you are missing any of these given stages or steps, you will not be getting that opportunity. Nobody can give you this particular opportunity. A lot of companies are promising you that you do my course, it is guaranteed, this and that. No, you have to make sure that you are good at all of these things. If you are good, you will get the opportunities. If you are not good, it doesn't matter from where you have done the course, whether it is IIM skills or X company, you will not get job. So make sure you are good at all of these points. And setting up your own business, once again, it is similar to freelance. You need to have your website, good writing skills, good SEO. We can ignore the portfolio in this. Why? Because portfolio is not required in this, but you need to have good sales skills. Okay. This is what is required if anybody is looking to get a job, freelance, or setting up their own business in the market. Now, how we can help you, let me give you a fair idea on that. And right after that, I will give you all access where you can unmute yourself, ask your questions. And I'll make sure before answering to your question, I will not close this session. Let me quickly move to the section that what we offer. So we offer you one training program here at IIM Skills that is called Content Writing Master Course. Overall duration that we are demanding from you for this course is around 4 months total. It's a 4 months journey. 1 month course where we will be clearing the basic concepts of writing of yours with practicals, with tools uses, with proper support and mentorship. Once the basic part is clear, then we will go ahead and help you with the industry exposure in the portfolio development. Real-time reference generation will be done within this 3 months of time period. So the portfolio development part I was talking about, we will make sure that we are developing with you within this 3 months of time period. It is guaranteed. You will write your own ebook that will go live on Amazon Kindle. You will be writing your first post for the brands like Times of India Readers blog. Your content will be live on Times of India blog. Okay. Your content will be live on a lot of other platforms where we have a kind of partnership. So you have a strong portfolio. And as far as content writing and content marketing through SEO part is concerned, we have already shown to you that there is no one who is better than IIM Skills into the SEO field. We will teach you 3 things in SEO: on-page optimization, off-page optimization, and technical SEO. Everything we will teach you from scratch to in-depth. Along with that, good writing skills, obviously. To do good writing skills, you need to understand the market research part, collecting right set of information, how you should put, what headings you should use. Everything will be taught to you within this 4 months of journey. This particular journey will be 100% online, live and interactive. Classes will be every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Initial 1 month, your classes will be every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Let me write it down here, okay? Classes timing I'm writing for you. Give me a moment, guys. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is for first month. From second month to fourth month, every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Or maybe sometimes it will go to 12:30 p.m. depending upon the topic. Total number of hours for the live class. It will be 30 hours of live classes in 4 months. Now to cover this 30 hours of live classes, you have to do 120 hours of practical, because everything that we will teach you will be going 100% practical. No, Uday, we do not run weekday batch at this point of time. Previously, we have that, but because participation is not there in the weekday batch, people are more friendly with the weekend batch. So we had to pause it. But anyways, I will answer to all of your questions. Just allow me 5 more minutes, okay? 120 hours of practical you will be doing within this course. So total, you are spending 150 hours to cover this overall training. This much of time is required. Job support, freelance support is 100%. When I say job support, it means it is guaranteed that we will provide you the opportunities. We will schedule your interviews. You just have to get yourself ready to clear the interviews. It is guaranteed that, okay, we will help you in developing your own website as a freelance writer, pitching your services, getting your first client on your website. Okay, just you have to give us 2 hours on daily basis to do your task and assignments. It is assured on a recorded line. This website, this particular video will go live on YouTube channel of IIM Skills. You can simply have this particular recording for your reference, that it is guaranteed that we will offer you the job opportunities from our side. It is guaranteed that we will be helping you in getting your freelance, I would say, projects from the market. Just follow the instructions, what we are saying. Course fees at this point of time for this course is 16,900 plus 18% GST. So now course fees, as I mentioned to you, 16,900 plus 18% GST. It is becoming now 19,942. And finally, there is a discussion which is almost completed, that finally we are also going to revise the course fees, maybe in another next week or so. Next course fees will be, for the same course, INR 24,900 plus 18% GST. This will be the new course fees. That is actually tentatively you will be looking at over the website in another, I would say 7 to 10 days. But for now, this course fees we have to remove. Why? Because it is not yet uploaded over the website. As of now, this course fees is going on. Okay. This is the course fees for this particular training program. The best part of this course is there is a lifetime access for everything, whether it's a live class, whether it's a recordings of each class, whether it's a job support, freelance support, everything that you are getting for now, it is for lifetime. We are not a company where we are giving you some sort of validity of your course that, okay, you have this validity for 1 year. After that, if you will come back for the upgradation, we will charge you this much. No, it's not like that. It's a lifetime access. It means even after completion of your course, 1 year down the line, 5 year down the line, anything new comes up, you are simply go ahead and get the learning access once again from us without any additional payment. So the person who has enrolled in 2015 with us, we started our journey in 2015. At that point of time, the person has enrolled. If today that person is coming back to us looking for the latest learning access once again, that person just have to write us an email and we will give him the live class access, live class recordings access without any payment. And that is what we have delivered over the last 9 years. I was also mentioning that, okay, I will give you an opportunity to meet more than 20,000 people. Simply, you can log into your LinkedIn profile. I guess in this browser, my LinkedIn is logged out, but still I'll show you some profiles. Go to IIM Skills website. Here is the placements tab. Click here. You will see n number of profiles are already listed here. Those who have done the course with us and got placed somewhere. You can open any profile. Let's say if this is Swati or let's say open this. You can open any profile, add that person into your profile, ask for the feedback. Okay, this is asking me to sign in. So you can simply log in at your end and you can sign in to the particular account of your LinkedIn and you can do like this. Second way, on your LinkedIn account, in the topmost bar, there is a search bar. Simply search IIM Skills. If you will search IIM Skills, you will see more than 20,000 people data, those who have done the course with us. And you can see where exactly these guys are working, what is their designation. You can connect with anyone and take a feedback of it. So that kind of transparency you will be getting with IIM Skills. And that is what we are delivering over the last 9 years. Last thing that I'm just mentioning here, fresh batch we are starting. Fresh batch we are starting from 26th of May. We always take registrations in advance. Those who are looking to enroll in this batch, you can simply go ahead, use this given link and proceed ahead with the enrollment. Once you will open this link, a picture like this will appear in front of you. Here you have to put your email, phone number. In the batch date, simply mention 26th of May and proceed ahead. This is the way how the enrollment procedure will be done. So other than this, finally, I am done with all of this part, what I was looking to share with you all. Finally, I'm giving you all access to unmute yourself and you can ask your question. And those who are looking to ask their question in the chat box, they can simply ask their question in the chat box, please. So I am just giving you the access to unmute. Now the access has been given to you all. You can simply unmute and ask your question. Yes, Gargi, I guess you want to say something.
Hi, actually, I have few questions.
Yes,
That
please.
you have said for duration, it is for 4 months, correct?
Yes, right, correct.
And it's 1 month of a course and 3 months of internship. And then
Yes,
you have mentioned that classes for the first month will be on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And for
right.
the second month, it's 11 a.m. to 12 noon, correct?
Second month to fourth month, ma'am.
Okay. So you have said the 3 months will be internship. Then how come this course is going for second month and third and fourth as well?
Let me
I
help
didn't
you.
get this part.
I got it. Let me answer to you this part as well. When we say 1 month of course and
Mm-hmm,
rest 3 months of internship,
mm-hmm,
internship is just the name that we have given. Let me tell you the purpose as well why we have given it a name like internship. First
mm-hmm.
of all, we wanted to make you an industry ready person. Okay. Within the
Okay.
second month to fourth month, your learning will be going on. Why? Because there are classes 11 to 12 or 12:30 every Sunday. Once again, okay? So your
Okay.
learning is on. Within this time period, the learning that you are doing
Mm-hmm.
that will go live on some platform. It means now the work that you are doing with us, it will be live on digital platforms. And this work you will be adding in your portfolio as a reference. Plus the same time period, we are giving it a name like internship. Why? Because we wanted to give you an internship certificate as well. It will add value in the industry. So we wanted to make you a job ready person. For that purpose, we have mentioned it like this. Otherwise, it is a 4 month journey only.
Okay. And so for first month, it's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on every Sunday. And
Yes,
second till the fourth month, it's 11 a.m. to 12 noon or max to 12:30.
12:30, right. This is how we go,
Okay. Okay. And it's a total of 150 hours practical
including your practical, yes. Live
practical.
classes plus practical, yes, right.
And after 4 months, you will be giving us an opportunity for placements, or in between this
Yes.
time tenure only you can do it.
See, ultimately, what we do without having
Mm-hmm,
a good portfolio, a person
mm-hmm.
cannot expect to have a job. Very frank, I mean, very
Correct.
transparent. So that is the
Correct.
reason we do not promise anybody that, okay, before internship, you will get a job. Why? Because
Mm-hmm.
we will schedule your interview, but the company will, I would say, not shortlist you because you do not have references. So we don't want
Right.
that, okay, such as things should happen. We will
Mm-hmm.
make you absolutely ready first, and then we will align you for the interviews. That's the right way.
And the interviews, you will be aligning us with our virtual interviews, or we will be visiting your campus area and then the placements will take
No,
place.
no, it depends company to company actually. What
Okay.
happens wherever you are living, if the
Mm-hmm.
company is asking you to go to office, that's their
Okay.
process. Our main job is to connect you with the company and giving our reference that you are the best choice for them. Simple.
Okay. Okay. And then further process is dependent upon our interaction, the
You have
company
to
and the
perform there.
guy.
Yes, you have to
Okay.
perform there. People are actually
Okay.
hiding these words when they are actually talking to you.
Correct.
They are not
Mm-hmm.
giving you clarity, but we want that we both should be onto the same page, right? We will
Mm-hmm.
have right set of expectations. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Correct. And the last question I have is that the course fee. You
Hmm.
stated it 19,942.
Yes,
Can we
as
pay
of
it
now.
like in two parts or three parts, or it's a one time payment?
If anybody is looking for the freelance this part payment option, we have
Mm-hmm.
two options for you. Let me make it clear to everybody. Please pay attention, everybody. If anybody is looking to pay the fee in parts or installment,
Mm-hmm.
so we have installment or EMI option. Let me tell you both, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if anybody holds a credit card, you can make payment using your credit card. You will get an EMI option. From there, you can choose EMI option. And if you are choosing up to 3 EMI, if you are choosing up to 3 EMI, whatever interest we are charging or the
Mm-hmm.
bank is charging from you, we will be giving waiver of that. It means we will refund that interest amount. You are getting no cost EMI on your credit card. Is it clear? That is one
Got it.
part. That is credit card. You can even go for 6 EMI, you can even go for 9 EMI, but we as a company, as an institute, will give you interest waiver up to 3 EMI only. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second option, we have Bajaj option. You
Mm-hmm.
can even make payment using Bajaj. We have a collaboration with Bajaj team. And the best part is, if anybody is going for Bajaj, you can pay the course fee in 7 parts. Okay. No interest, no processing fee, nothing. Some documentation will be required, obviously, to do the validation of your civil score and all, right? Once this part is done, once your Bajaj EMI is approved, you will be paying 2,849 rupees per month total for 7 months. And the total calculation of this amount will be 19,942, not even a single rupee extra. Okay. One additional charges may come, that is, if bank is actually checking or Bajaj is checking your civil score, some civil score charges are applicable, right? Maybe 160 rupees, 162 rupees, something that you have to pay. Rest, there are no charges, no hidden charges.
Okay.
So these are the
Okay.
two options.
And for this, like you have told us previously, the enrollment option we can take up for the 26th May date, correct? And
Yeah,
if we join or if we take up date for June,
30th of
then
June.
the new fees.
30th of June.
Okay. Then the new fees
Batch.
will be applicable.
See, yeah, here I would not like to, use any kind of, sales wala line. I will be very open to all.
Oh,
We will be offering you the course fees 19,942 till the moment it is not changed over the website. Even for 26th of May, if the fee is getting changed 24,900, we will be talking a new fee only. Right? Discussion for the course fee change is already done. I am the head of content here at IIM Skills. So always all the approvals and everything, we always, do a meeting together. So we are finalizing everything. Just few changes into the overall curriculum is also done. We are just ready to apply that. Those who have enrolled at this current fee, so after even having a change into the course, I would say structure, you don't have to pay anything extra. Why? Because you have lifetime access of it. All the upgradations you will be getting at the same cost. Right? You didn't
not
get?
much clear. No.
Let me help you. Let's say we are planning to do some additional changes into the course part as well. You enrolled today for 19,942, and tomorrow those changes are applicable, and we have done the changes into the course. Upgradations are done. Course fee increased. You will be getting new course, but you don't have to pay anything extra. Why? Because you have already enrolled, and all the updations automatically will be provided to you. That is what I mean.
And that enrollment includes all the three options, that is one-time payment, credit card, and Bajaj option.
Yeah, and enrollment means you are making payment through any of these modes.
Perfect. Got it. Thank you.
Most
so much.
welcome.
Thank you.
So, Pooja have written some question, that is, I am looking forward to restart my career after a gap of 10 years. Pooja, if you don't mind to share, what is your age at this point of time? If you can write it down, I will answer to this. Okay, fine. So now the part is, Pooja, definitely you can go ahead and restart your career at the age of even 38. Okay. At this point of time, the job portion is something which are there available for you as well. But my suggestion to you that you can even go for the freelance option. That is a better option than the job part. Okay. Because this will give you the flexibility and leverage to work in the industry and get more and more exposure. But if in case you are looking for the job part, there are so many companies which are ready to give you a job. It may be a work from home job. It may be an office going job, depending upon the company. So age is not a barrier. You can simply start with it. Anybody else? Those who have any question? Sure, Pooja. You can definitely go for freelancing. You will be getting complete guidance and support over to that. Most welcome. Who else is actually unmuted? Uday. I guess yes, Uday, please.
Sir, actually, my name is Uday.
Uday, your voice is very low.
Sir, I can able to hear, sir, no?
I can hear you, but a lot of, I would say, hard work I have to do. Yes, anyways, you can start.
Sir, actually, I'm working as IT expert in NHA, sir.
Okay.
I live in Hyderabad. Actually, I have contract till 26 February. So,
Uday, are you using your mobile phone lead or your speaker exactly? Can you come a bit closer to the mic?
sir, I'm using laptop.
You're using laptop. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
Sir, just I want to know whether only the Sundays where the classes are available means, in remaining weekdays means how many hours practice?
Daily 2 hours you have to give. Daily 2 hours. Yes. This much of time will be required to do your activities.
Only Sundays.
No, class you will be attending for 4 hours.
Sir.
Once you are done with the class, you will be getting an assignment, a project for a week. To complete this project, you need to spend daily 2 hours to do your task and assignments, because you need a proper guidance, mentorship. Because once you are attending a class, you are just listening the concepts and understanding the concepts. But we want, after that portion is done, we will give you a task and you work on this, because when you will work, then you will get the real time understanding that where exactly you are in terms of understanding. You will come across a lot of questions. My team is there to help you, but we want you to do practical. That is the most important part of this course.
Sir. Actually, because this I found there is no technical. So because I don't want to go in technical side, because this says content writing is good. Because non-technical is fine. We're fine. Because I do want.
Let me answer to you here as well. I myself have done the graduation from I would say arts background. I'm an arts graduate. Okay, so technical part is not something which is a kind of prerequisite.
Yes, sir.
You can surely go ahead with it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, I guess Gurpreet. Yes,
Yes.
Gurpreet.
Good afternoon, sir.
A very good afternoon to
Yeah.
you.
Actually, I have a question. Like you said that after 1 month, we are going to go for the internship.
True.
Yeah. So that internship is going to be given in-house, not some company will come and give us. We're going to work on the time.
See, that depends actually. Internship means, first of all, in-house internship from IIM Skills, it is guaranteed. Okay. In the meanwhile, if we are getting an option where another company from outside is coming and they wanted to hire the interns, we will always be sharing these requirements. But this is something which is rare, to be very frank, very transparent. Once you are done with your initial phase, then the internship and job part is something where limit is something which is no limit is there. You will get sufficient amount of options there.
Yes, and moreover, when we talk about 30 hours, right? So these 30 hours has been taught us like in 1 month, and the next 3 months, 4 months, the entire 4 months we will have this 30-hour session.
Right. Initial 1 month, you have 16 hours of classes every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. means 4 hours every Sunday. And then for next 3 months, you will have classes 1 hour to 1.5 hours every month, every week.
And these assignments you're talking about for 120 hours, we're going to get it after 1 month.
No, right from first month itself, it will start.
All right. And this 120 hours assignment still goes for the till the end of the course,
Yes,
like 4 months.
True. Yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about the internship actually, so I thought that in my mind something like on that.
Not an issue. See, we should be looking this particular course in a way that forget about internship, forget about the course part. You simply understand from first month to fourth month, you have to go with this journey. Every week you have to do task and assignments. Every week your work will be validated. Every week you will be getting a detailed feedback. Right from second month, your work will be live somewhere. That is the only difference.
Yeah, and one more thing, it has to be feasible, right? Because I'm working full time here, and I need to have like I can contribute my 2 hours to 3 hours per day, but not more than that.
But it is not even required.
Is it feasible?
More than enough.
Yes, thank you.
Most welcome. Gargi, do you still have any question?
No,
Okay,
thank you so much.
Most welcome. So rest, anybody, those who have any question, they can finally let me know their questions in the chat box. I am just taking the mute and unmute access back. Let me read out rest of the questions. And also guys, how many of you are planning to start from 26th of May batch? Please do mention. So just give me only 1 minute. Okay, so question from Anushriya I have. I am a bachelor and I am very new to the field content writing with zero experience. So how long it may take to get into the profession? Anushriya, from the learning point of view, 4 to 5 months are more than enough. The kind of journey you will be doing with us, it is more than enough. Everything you will touch within this particular time period. Now the remaining thing, what you have to get yourself polished, that is obviously, if you wanted to be a pro, you need to spend time. You will be, spending time with the practical things, understanding the market. Nothing new will come, but experience will teach you something that we cannot teach you during the training. From the learning point, 3 to 4 months that we are taking from you are more than enough. And if you wanted to be into a zone where you wanted to say that, okay, how long it will take me to start earning, around 5 to 6 months from the day you will enroll in the course is enough. And even if you are a fresher, that is something which is not going to create any difference. And number of options are there. Condition is only one, that you are ready as per the industry standard. It's not like that, okay, you are done with the course, but you do not have the clarity about your own understanding, right? That's the only part. Okay, so 26th of June, sorry, 26th of May, Gurpreet is saying, I want to go. Gurpreet, you can use the link that has been given. Pooja, you also wanted to go. What about others, guys? What is your planning? How many of you are planning for 26th of May batch? My simple suggestion and request is, if in case you have a plan to do content writing, you trust IIM skills, I am assuring you that from the quality part, what all promises I have done today in this particular session, we will be delivering that. That is assured. Okay. And anyways, IIM skills is not a new company. It's been long since we are in the domain, right? So I would love to join. Anushriya says 26th. Great. Please use the given link that I have, shared with you in the chat box. This one is the link. Uday, I couldn't, let me show you something. I'll do one thing, Uday. IIM Skills is a Government of India registered institute. Okay. I will ask my colleague with whomsoever you are doing a discussion. They will share with you the registration certificate of IIM Skills with the Government of India, that is MSME. You validate that part and then go. As I mentioned, we are not a new company. It's a as I mentioned, it's a 9-year-old company. Okay. And more than 20,000 people data, nobody can create a fake data. Understand that part. Okay. So I hope that much is more than enough to convey what I'm trying to say, right? Most welcome. Okay. And the meanwhile, see, Pooja, as you are coming into this particular industry as a fresher, when you are joining as a fresher, this challenge, this question will never be there. I'm just giving you an example. There is one of my, I would say, student, his name is Partho Ghosh. When he joined with me, he was at the age of 59. You understand that, okay, how much gap he will be having. He joined my course when he was at 59 years at the age of. This is his website, eastsidewriters.com. Let me open this website just for your reference, okay? As I mentioned, there is nothing which is fake. I'm showing you everything live. If you will go to this website, eastsidewriters.com, the person's name is Partho Ghosh. Scroll down at this website. He is the person, okay, Mr. Ghosh. See, his books, he has written these books. His business is going well. See, he has done the course with us in 2021, right? More than this, what else I should show you? You can write him an email. You can have his contact details. I guess he has even shared his contact number. I have seen somewhere in past. Check his website. You will see here contact details. Yeah, here are the contact details. And simply ask for the feedback. Okay, be humble, ask for the feedback. I'm sure he will be able to help you with it. So don't worry about it until or unless you have sufficient skill set which are proving the industry that you are the right choice. Company will hire you. What will why company will not hire you only because of the age part? The gap part is something which will be coming into the picture only when you're using your previous experience into this experience. But you do not have any previous experience into content. So that is anyways not creating any question. Okay. Same here, Pooja. We are also excited to welcoming you in the course. So you can simply join through that link. And also, guys, please do share the feedback about this demo session that we had today, so that in case if there is anything where I need to work more, I will definitely make the changes into that particular section, and I'll just try to get it added into it. Please do share your feedbacks as well. And those who are looking to join, please go ahead, join through this link, because in a batch, we even allow 30 students, not more than this. So please, it's a humble request. You can go ahead with it. It should not be a case that we are talking for the 30th of June batch because of the seats part. So thank you so much, everybody. I guess moreover, things are clear. And it was really nice to have a demo session with you because it's been long since I haven't seen any batch where people are that interactive. You guys were awesome in the session. I really liked hosting this demo session for you all. And I'm looking forward to welcoming you all in my upcoming sessions, which we are going to conduct for you guys. So thank you so much, Gargi. Thank you so much, Bhaskar, Anushriya, Uday, everybody, those who had given their precious 1 hour, 30-minute time to me, and looking forward to welcoming you. Use the same link and let's go onboarding section. Okay. Thank you so much. You have a good day ahead. Bye-bye. I'm closing the session now.